Hi YouTubers, welcome back to another one of my videos. I'm excited to do this video today because this is kind of one of my favorite items that I really love, and it's drugstore makeup. So I thought I would do a top 10 under $10, and it's really wonderful, and especially with the drugstores, I love how you can splurge a little bit more, not feel so guilty about it since it isn't as expensive as high-end. So without further ado, I will continue this video going in with, this is all makeup products, just to let you know, and this is basically makeup products that I wouldn't know what to do without them because they are just that much of my favorites. So the first one being my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and this is their concealer. It's their dark eraser concealer. Here it is. Mine is in light pale, and it's the one with the little sponge tip applicator. It does kind of get pretty messy there, but I use this just every day, and I've used this for so long now, and I just keep repurchasing it because I really do enjoy it. I love how creamy it is, and it's so perfect under the eyes for brightening too, and it just works out so great, and it's under $10, and it comes with so much product. You can see plenty of product. It comes with 0.2 fluid ounces, so that's actually quite a bit for a concealer to have that much product. So absolutely enjoy this, fully recommend it. Another one I am gonna say is this is a powder, and this is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and mine is in buff beige here, and it's just a light powder, and you can see I already hit pan with it. I use this just on top of my foundation consistently to just make sure my foundation is really set and doesn't slide anywhere on my face. I just like a light powder, and I think that this is very light and just gives it a really good effect at just making sure everything's matte and no oils come through with my foundation. So absolutely love this, fully recommended, and it's very cheap too. Alright, going on to blushes, I have two recommendations on blushes. One is the e.l.f. Mineral Blush, and this one is in Coral. I have a couple other shades, but I wanted to show Coral because it's actually on my cheeks right now. You can see that blush right there is Coral, and it is so beautiful. It's a loose pigment, so it does get very messy, so do be careful with this. I use a e.l.f. blush brush with this, as you can see, and I love how the color doesn't even look like it's coral. It does not look, it looks really dusty for some reason. It looks very muted, almost like a mauve-y kind of color, but when it goes onto your face, that's when the actual color brightens up, and you can definitely tell that I have more of a coral blush on my face. And this is $5 from the e.l.f. website. This is not sold at Target, so that's why it's a little bit harder to get your hands onto if you don't go online that often. But another blush I would say from the drugstore that is really good is the NYX blushes. I don't think they have really a name for them. And this one is in Mocha, and it is really pretty. Here it is. I kind of love these warm toned blushes, and I have another one that's pinky, and that one's a really bright pink, but this one I really do love, especially for summer. It's just a nice warm blush there for you, really pretty, especially on deeper skin tones. Sometimes in the winter I have too light of skin for this to be okay, like without making it like over pigmented, and I just love how pigmented this blush is too. Alright, so moving on to eyeshadows. I just am obsessed with e.l.f. mineral eyeshadows, and I have two shades right here. I have a whole lot though in my collection. I have a bunch. I've actually used a couple like of these entirely up. These are just my favorite eyeshadows to use, and they are a loose pigment as well, so they can get messy too, but it comes with so much product, and they are shimmer shades. They have the some matte shades I believe in the collection, but I don't own those ones. I should purchase those to just do a comparison between the matte shades and the shimmer shades. But this one is in Golden. It's a really gorgeous eyeshadow, and it just shows so well onto your eyelid, and I believe this is only $3 on their website as well. Unfortunately, this is another item that's only sold on their website and not like at Target or any other drugstores that you can find them at, so That's the only bummer with it. Alright, so moving on to eyeliners. I have two eyeliners here, and they're from the same line though, so it counts as only one. And this is the Rimmel Scandaleyes waterproof kohl eyeliner pencils, and I have the ever so popular one in nude, I believe. Yes, in nude. And then I also have one in taupe. And here is nude. It's actually on my waterline. This is a great color to wear on your waterline if you don't want a stark white color, because that can just look too much doll-like, whereas a nude kind of skin color looks just very natural, and I just love the effect of it, of making my eyes seem bigger than what they really are, and it's in a natural nude color. And then we have the taupe one, and I just love using that for my lower lash line. It's what I have right now, but I also have a little bit of a black smudged in too with that. But I use this first just because it's lighter. It's in a taupe color. I use that and then use a black to really define the lower lash line. So these are really, really great, and I find that the nude stays really good in my waterline too, especially at work. I can definitely still see it after my work hours, but it's always nice to reapply. So that's that. And then next up I have these NYX lip liners. I absolutely love NYX lip liners. And I have Dolly Pink here and Rose. I have a bunch in my collection, but I thought I would show these two. I love Dolly Pink. It's this pinky, almost purpley shade though. It's just simply so pretty. And they're just swatched on my hand right there. And then Rose is a more warm toned peach. And that one's also really pretty. And I do wear OCC lip tars. So OCC lip tars, they need a lip liner just to be on top, to stick, have a good like base for your lips, and so that they don't feather out. So I would fully recommend the NYX lip liners, and they only range around like $2 to $3. So it's very cheap, and you can pick up plenty different shades in the collection. Alright, now for lipstick, I have the Maybelline Vivid lipsticks, and I have two in Shocking Coral and Brazen Berry. Brazen Berry is just simply gorgeous. I love this kind of shade. It's so beautiful, and these lipsticks are so pigmented, so be very careful. I would recommend wearing them with a lip liner too. And here goes Shocking Coral. Shocking Coral is simply so beautiful. I love that kind of shade on the lips. It is so wonderful. These are definitely like spring and summer colors, and I love wearing Brazen Berry. Definitely need to wear them more often. These are so gorgeous, and they're just so pigmented for being a drugstore lipstick, and they're matte, so they don't have any shimmer. They do have a slight gloss finish to them, I would say, but without being like a lip gloss, because they are a lipstick. Alright, here goes my favorite, one of my favorite items, and this is the L'Oreal Lip Balm in the Color Riche collection, and this one is in Caring Coral. I've had a couple other shades though. I've had a caramel one, but that one got melted in my car, so I really hate when I leave lipsticks in my car. I have Tender Mauve. I had Tender Mauve. I had like 4 of those because that is definitely my favorite shade of the collection, but this one, Caring Coral, is really beautiful. It's on my lips right now. I just love how moisturizing it is and how it gives a nice glossy finish to you, and it gives a slight color to you. This isn't extremely pigmented. This is a lip balm, but it has just the right amount of color, and I just love it, and I just love that it's not drying, because my lips can get pretty drying, and I use lip balms especially at work because I can't pay attention to my lips, my lipstick so much, so I don't want a over drying lipstick, and I need something that's very moisturizing so that it just stays on my lips and without it like getting chapped or chipping and, you know, all gross. So this is my favorite. I need to pick up Tender Mauve though. That's my favorite shade. Alright, last but not least is mascara, and it is the Falsies Big Eyes by Maybelline, and I own the waterproof version and the non-waterproof version. I favor the non-waterproof version more. However, it's summertime and I work in a restaurant, and I do need something waterproof that won't make my eyes all raccoony and smudge like crazy, or if I watch something like cute sad movie like The Fault in Our Stars, I need the waterproof version, or else my mascara, this will be just running all down my face. But I love this so much. I compare it definitely to the Tarte Lights Camera Action lashes, or it's Lights Camera Lashes, I believe. That's the way that they phrase their mascara, and I love that mascara, but it's $20, and to spend $20 on a mascara is so, like, you know, gets me at the edge of my seat. And so it was really nice to find a drugstore that is very similar to it, and plus it does have a lower lash brush too, which is really wonderful for getting my lower lashes. That's what I used today to get my lower lashes, and of course the waterproof version though is what I use. I would like to show an actual representation of how my lashes look with this, but I do have some individual false lashes on my eyes, so I can't really say like, oh, this is with the mascara or anything, but I definitely recommend this totally. I hope you enjoyed my top 10 under 10, and if you have any questions or comments, concerns, you know you can list it below. Have a beautiful and gorgeous day. Bye.